Hello students, good evening. Good evening all. I hope most of the students have done with your examination RRB Clerical Prelims. Now coming to this paper, question number 1 onwards. Now it is based on row arrangement. Now tell me what is information we have. Altogether we have some 7 persons and 7 persons M and OP, QR and S, and they are sitting in a straight line facing north but not necessarily in the same order. Clear? Then now we need, as all the persons are facing towards north, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then coming to the first information here, only 2 people between M and M. M stands to the right of N. As M is to the right of N, 1, 2, M. M stands to the right of N. There are exactly 2 people between M and N. And next one, S stands to the immediate left of N. S is to the immediate left of N. Altogether there were some 5 persons completed. S stands to the immediate left of N. Q stands to the immediate right of P. Now Q is to the immediate right of P. P is here. Q stands to the immediate right of P. And these 2 persons. Now these 2 persons can be together, or can be here, or can be at the last. Isn't it? Hence 3 possibilities to this P and Q. And only 1 person between Q and R. As only 1 person between Q and R is given. Now let us start with this one. As 5 persons were done. Now let us start with this Sn blank blank N. After this Sn blank blank N, there must be exactly 1 person between Q and R. If Q is here, R will be here. Or if Q is here, R will be here. Isn't it? There are 2 possibilities to this Q and R. If Q is at this place, then M and P must be in the same place, which is not possible. Hence Q cannot be here. Q must be here. If Q is here, P is here. P is here, Q and R, there must be exactly 1 person. And next one, O is not an immediate neighbor of S. See here, O and not S are not adjacent to each other. Done with this is the final arrangement we have. Then coming to the first one, what is the position of R from the right hand of the line? Second from the right. R is second from the right, that is choice 2 is the answer, question number 1. Then coming to question number 2, what is the position of M with respect to P? Now second to the right. Second to the right, and it is given choice 1 is the answer. Question number 2, it is choice 1. Then coming to the third one here. Now in this, which of the following is true about Q? Which of the following is true about Q? Q is exactly at the center, isn't it? Now Q stands one of the extreme, M stands to the immediate left of Q, that is false. 3 people between Q and S, that is again false because there are only 2 people. 1 person between Q and N, that is definitely true, that is choice 4, question number 3. Then coming to the fourth one here, which of the following pairs stands at the extreme ends of the row? S and O, O and S, and it is given in choice 1, question number 4, choice 1. Then coming to the fifth one here, now 4 of the following form. 4 of the following is nothing but an odd man out. Now in this odd man out, Q and M. Q and M are adjacent to each other. N and P are adjacent. S and N are also adjacent. R and Q, there is 1 person between these 2. Hence except choice 4, and in the remaining choices exactly, now these 2 persons are adjacent to each other. Done? Hence this is about question numbers 1 to 5. Then coming to the sixth one here. Now in question number 6, tell me it comes under which category? Now question number 6, it comes under word formation. Now in this word formation, mentality is the word here. Now what are the letters we need to choose in this one? Now the letters are 3, 4, 7 and 9. 3, 4, 7 and 9 are the letters we need to take. 3 is what? 3 is N and 4 is T. 3, 4, 7 and 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I and Y. Now what are the 4 letters we have? N, T, I and Y. As these are the 4 letters we have, T, I and Y, tiny. Now tiny is the word that can be formed with the help of these 4 letters. Then if no such word can be found. Again, here is asking starting with T. Starting with T, and T, I and with tiny is the answer here. Then if more than 1 such word can be formed, then X, then only one, which will be the last letter of the word so formed. What is the last letter here? Y is the last letter, and it is given in choice 1, question number 6. Done with this? Question number 6, it is choice 1. Then coming to question number 7 here, it is based on coding and decoding. Whenever it comes under coding and decoding, we need to write down the code below the word. What is the word we have? Fetish. F-E-T-I-S-H, fetish is the word we have, and the code is HGVKUJ. HGVKUJ. These are the letters. Now F and H, tell me what is the difference we have. and the letters in the word and the letters in the code are different to each other. As the letters are different, then we need to go for the difference between the place values. F and H it is +2, E and G +2, T and Y +2, I, J, K, S, T, U, H, I, J. That means to each of these letters, two letters are added. And similarly, how is paints be written in the given code language? Paints, P-A-I-N-T-S, paints. Now to each of this one, we need to add 2, P plus 2, R plus 2, C, I, J, K, N, O, P, T, U, V, S, T, U. Hence, what is the answer? Q, C, K, P, V, U. Q, C, K, P, V, U, isn't it? And how is paints be written in the same code? F, G, H, E, F, G, T, U, V, I, J, K, S, T, U, H, I, J. And Gothic is written as +2. And how is paints written? P. Now, P plus 2 is what? P plus 2 is R, Q, R. And R, C, Q, P, R, C, K, P, V, U. R, C, K, P, V, U. And it is given to which choice? R, C, K, P, V, U, choice 3. Clear? +2 to each of these letters. Then coming to 8th one. Now in this question number 8, it is based on pairs. How many such pairs? P-R-O-T-R-U-D-E. P-R-O-T-R-U-D-E. Now protrude is the word. Now in this word protrude, how many such pairs of letters are there? Each of which has as many letters between them as they have in the English alphabet. Now starting from P, Q, R, S, T, U. Now if you observe here between P and U, Q, R, S, T, U, between P and U there are 4 letters here. Hence in the English alphabetical order also between P and U we have only 4 letters, isn't it? Then after this one, U, V, W, R, S, T, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, O, P, Q, R, S, T, T, U, V, W, X, R, S, T, that's it. Now left hand side to right hand side we could able to find only 2 in total. Then if you take from right to left, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, U, no letter more than this one, R, S, T, U, that's it. And there are only 2 such pairs. What are those 2 pairs here? And P, Q, R, S, T, U, R, S, T, and so on. Hence there are only 2 such pairs, 2, and it is given choice 4. Question number 8, it is choice 4 is the answer. Done with this? Yes, Swapna, you have got 3. Where can you find the other one? Now it is E and D rather than D and E. S, D and E, fine. Now D and E is another one. Okay, D and E is also adjacent to each other. Hence in this one, how many are there? There are 3 in total, that is choice 5, question number 8. D and E are also adjacent to each other, 8. Then coming to the 9th one. Now in this question number 9, 8 people S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z are seated around a circular table facing the center. Okay. Now how many persons are there? There are some 8 people. 8 people are seated around a circular table facing the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Now these 8 people are seated at S, T, U, V and facing the center with equal distance between them, but not necessarily in the same order. S is an immediate neighbor of. Now all the persons are facing towards the center is clearly given, isn't it? As all the people are facing towards the center, then S is an immediate neighbor of both Y and W. Then how to take this one? As S is an immediate neighbor of both Y and W, S is here, Y and W, that it is one possibility. And what is the second possibility we have? Now in the second possibility, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In the first case, I have taken Y is to the immediate left of S. Now in the second case, I am taking W is to the immediate left of S. Now S and Y. S is an immediate neighbor of both Y and W. Then what is the next one we have? T sits out to the left of Y. 1, 2, 3, T is here. T sits out to the left of Y. In the second case, T must be at this place. T sits out to the left of Y, and U is seated second to the left of T. U is seated second to the left of T. In the first case, U is second to the left of T, and in the second case, U is seated second to the left of T. And Z is to the immediate right of X. Z is to the immediate right of X. Z and X are adjacent to each other. That means these two parts. Z is to the immediate right of X. Z is here. X is here. Now in this case, Z is to the immediate right of X. Now Z is here. X is here. Z is to the immediate right of X. Then tell me S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. S, T, U, V is the person left over. Here also V is the person left over. Hence both the cases were fine. Then coming to this one, Z is to the immediate right of X. U and Z are not immediate neighbors. Now here U and Z are opposite to each other, they are not immediate neighbors, this is done. Then coming to this one, this is U and Z are adjacent to each other, hence this is invalid. Hence finally what is the arrangement we have? Now the first one is a valid arrangement, whereas the second one, which is violating the given condition, it is invalid. Then coming to question number 9, who is sitting exactly between the one who is to the immediate left of V? Immediate left of V is U, and the one who is to the immediate right of Y? Yes. Now the question is about the person who is in between U and S. What is the answer here? W is the answer. The person between U and S is W, and it is given choice for question number 9. Clear? Now here you can directly ask this one, who is sitting between U and S? You can directly mark your answer as W, but in order to waste your time, it has given this entire information. Okay? Then coming to 10th one here, how many people are sitting between U and Z? Tell me how many are in between U and Z. They are opposite to each other. As they are opposite to each other, there are exactly 3 persons in between. That is choice to question number 10. Then 11th one, and who is sitting second to the right of Y? Second to the right of Y, Y is here, second to the right of Y is W, and W it is given choice to question number 11. Then 12th one please. Now in 12th one, what is the position? What is V's position with respect to the one who is seated second to the right of T? Second to the right of T is Z. Now V's position with respect to Z, that is third to the left, and third to the left, and it is given choice 3, question number 12. 12th one, it is choice 3. Done with this one? Then coming to this 13th one, 4 out of the following. 4 out of the following is nothing but an odd man out. Now T and Y. What about this T and Y? T and I. There are 2 persons in between T and Y. U and X. U and X, how many persons are there? There are 2 persons between U and X. S and V. S and V, again there are 2 persons, Z and S. Z is here, S is here, there is exactly 1 person. Hence accept choice 4. And in the remaining, there are exactly 2 persons in between these two, whereas in the 4th choice, there is only 1 person between these two, hence that is the odd one, question number 13. Then coming to 14 onwards, now in this question number 14, how old is Sanjana? Okay, data sufficiency. Now in this data sufficiency, first we need to go through the choices, that is the statements. Now we need to identify which statement is required in order to identify Sanjana's age perfectly. Then Ravi is 19 years old. Whatever this Ravi, now this Ravi is 19 years old. And Ravi is 19 years old. Ravi is 3 years older than Ankita. As Ravi is 3 years older than Ankita, then tell me, Ankita is 3 years younger than Ravi. Hence what is Ankita's age? Ankita must be 16. Isn't it? Ravi is 3 years older than Ankita. Sanjana is 5 years older than Ankita. Now Sanjana is 5 years older than Ankita. Hence Ankita is 16, 5 years older than is nothing but Sanjana is 21. Now the question is about how old is Sanjana. What is the answer we are getting here? 21. Are we getting a unique answer or not? Hence 1 alone is sufficient to determine the age of Sanjana. Clear? As 1 alone is sufficient, we cannot directly go for only 1 alone. Isn't it? Then we need to check out 2 alone is also sufficient or not. What is the necessity of checking out that? Because there is another choice like either 1 or 2. Whenever either 1 or 2 is there, that means what does it mean? 1 alone is sufficient, 2 alone also is sufficient, each statement alone is sufficient, then it is the case of either or. Hence we need to check out 2 alone is also sufficient or not in order to identify the age of this Sanjana. Then coming to the second one, Parul is older than Shreya by 7 years. Now Shreya is X and Parul will be Shreya, and this Parul will be X plus 7. Isn't it? And Shreya is as old as Sanjana. And Shreya and Sanjana are of the same age. Now here, the X component we cannot able to identify here. Hence 2 alone is not sufficient. Hence only 1 alone is sufficient. As only 1 alone is sufficient, tell me what is the choice we have. The data either in choice 5 is the answer. In statement 1 alone are sufficient, but not 2 alone. Then what is your answer? Choice 5 is the answer, question number 14. Done with this? Then coming to the 15th one. Now in this 15th one, tell me what is the question we have. Now in this, in a straight line of how many people? There are 7 people. And who are the 7 people? That is not clearly given in the description itself. Then who stands? 7 people facing north. Who stands second from the right end of the line? Now we need to identify who is the person that stands second from the right. 4, 5, 6, 7. Who stands second from the right end of the line? Now we need to identify the person who is coming at this position. Okay, the question should be represented like this, because now it is not possible for us to scroll this one for each and every statement. To Read the question once again. Then coming to the first one, K stands third from the left hand of the line. As K is third from the left hand of the line, K must be here. K's position is fixed. And at the same time, there are only three people stand between K and V. Hence, V is here. Three people between K and V. And next one, P stands to the immediate left of V. P is here. Though the information about the remaining persons is not known, but as the question is about who is seated second from the right hand, are we getting the answer or not? Yes, P is the person who is at the second from the right hand. As I am getting the answer here, one alone is sufficient as of now. Now, as one alone is sufficient, then we need to check out for two alone because there is a choice like either one or two. Hence, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then coming to 2. G stands extreme at the extreme left hand of the line, hence G is here. G is at the extreme left hand of the line, and next one, only two people stand between G and S. G is here, S is here, two people between G and S. And next one, Q stands second to the left of S. Q is seated second to the left of S. Now here, among the remaining persons, anyone can be at this place, isn't it? Hence, two alone is not sufficient because we are not confirming the person, isn't it? Hence, two alone is not sufficient, only one alone is sufficient here. As only one alone is sufficient, then tell me what is your answer. Only one alone, again it is given in choice 5. In question number 15, choice 5 is the answer. Then coming to the 16th one. Now in this question number 16, tell me what is the question we have, and it is about comparison, yes, among 5 friends who scored the lowest. Now, as it is about comparison here, only 5 persons were there. Now, these 5 persons were compared in the marks they got. Now, we need to identify the person who scored the minimum lowest. That means the person who is coming at the 5th position. Isn't it? As the person who is coming at the 5th position who scored the lowest, B scored more than A. What about this B? B scored more than A. The word immediate is not used anywhere ahead of this one. B scored more than A, but lesser than Q, Hence, QBA must be in this order, in any order. QBA can be like this, QBA can be like this, whether A can be here. The only thing what I can able to determine from this one is PQA. Among friends, only how many friends? Only 4 friends were there, right? There are only 4 friends, but not 5. Among these 4, Q and B cannot be the lowest. Either A can be here, P can be here. With the help of condition number 1, either A or P scored the lowest. Hence, one alone is not sufficient because you are getting 2 different answers. 2 different persons, whether A or P. Then, coming to 2 alone. Now, 2 alone, P scored more than A. P scored more than A, but lesser than both B and Q. P scored more than A, but lesser than B and Q. Now, in 2 alone, if you update here, among these 4 persons, now, among these 4 persons, who are the 4 persons who have P, Q, A and B are the 4 persons, isn't it? As P, Q, A and B are the 4 persons, among this one, can P be at this place? No. Why? Because there is at least 1 person lesser than P, A, isn't it? Hence, P cannot be at the last. And again, can Q be at the last? No. Because Q, there are at least 2 persons after this Q. Q cannot be at the last. And now A, there is a chance. Can B be the last? No. Why? Because as B is said, there are at least 2 persons lesser than this B. Hence, these 3 persons cannot be at the last. Hence, A is the person who is at the last position. Are you getting the answer or not? Yes, only 2 alone. Yes, Monica, why do we require both these 2? Only 2 alone is sufficient or not? As 2 alone is sufficient to determine the person who scored the lowest, then what is the necessity of combining 1 along with 2? Not required at all. 2 alone is sufficient. That's how you need to take care of this data sufficient. By combining these 2 also you will get the answer, because with only 2 alone you are getting the answer. By combining this one also you will get the answer. But your answer must be only 2 rather than combining. Done? Hence only 2 alone is sufficient. Only 2 alone. Tell me what is your answer here. Choice 1 is the answer. Question number 16. Then coming to question number 17. Now in this question number 17, it is based on blood relations. How is P related to? How is P related to Z? G is here and P is here. Now this is how you need to represent the question. How is this P related to Z? Now coming to condition number 1. With the help of 1 alone, can you definitely conclude how is this P related to that person or not? A is married to P. A and P are married couple. The genders of these 2 persons were not known. P can be a male or female. P is the husband of A or the wife of A. A is married to P. K is the sister of P. Now whatever this K is the sister of P. K is the sister of P, we can able to represent like this. K is the sister of P and K is married to G. As K is married to G, K is a female and G is a male. K is a female and G is a male. Then what is the question here? How is P related to G? How is P related to G? Now the gender of this P is not known, isn't it? As the gender of this P is not known here, then one alone is not sufficient. If P is a male, we can definitely conclude brother-in-law. If P is a female, sister-in-law. As the gender of this person is not known, one alone is not sufficient. As one alone is not sufficient, now let us take condition number 2 alone. Now with the help of 2 alone, J is the mother of both P and K. As J is the mother of both P and K, tell me how to represent this one. J is the mother of both these two persons, P and K. P and K are siblings to each other. And J is the mother of both P and K. A is the wife of P. As A is the wife of P, A is a female and P is a male. A is the wife of P, P is a male. Then A is the wife of P, and the next one is G is the son-in-law of J. As G is the son-in-law of J, J's son-in-law. Son-in-law means J's daughter's husband. J's daughter's husband. Monica, why only 2 alone is sufficient? As Kitu, you also said that only 2 alone is sufficient. Monica, Kitu, and Dinesh, tell me why only 2 alone is sufficient. Now here, how many daughters this J is having? Is there Venkateshwarlu? Your answer is both 1 and 2, right? Now here, is there any information how many children this J is having? No information. Whether only 2 persons are there, more than 2 persons were there, that information is not given, isn't it? That information is not given. If there is one more person, 3 persons, 3 children, if there are 4 children, 5 children, then what will be your answer? Now sir, as P is a male here, irrespective of the number of children this J is having, now this person, who is that person? G is the son-in-law, hence G must be J's daughter's husband. As J's daughter's husband, J's daughters, whether K can be the daughter or someone else is the daughter, and whoever that person must be P's sister. That means P's sister's husband. P's sister's husband is G. P's sister's husband, that means brother-in-law. Only 2 alone is sufficient. Done? As Monica and Kitu, only 2 alone is sufficient. Dinesh, your answer is correct. Venkateshwarlu, both are not required. Only with the 2 alone, I am getting the answer. Though the information about how many children this J is having is not given, still we can able to determine that now this G is P's brother-in-law. Because son-in-law. Son-in-law means J's daughter's husband. Now this P is the son. Daughter's husband means this P's sister's husband. Hence only 2 alone is sufficient. Only 2 alone. Tell me what is the answer we have? The data in both the statements, data either in statement, data in statement 2 alone, that is choice 4 is the answer. Question number 17. Done with this, 17 it is choice 4. Then coming to 18th one. Now in this 18, tell me what is the answer we have. How many students does class 7 have? How many students does this class 7 have? Now first one, class 7 has 33 more students than the number of teachers in that class. There are 11 teachers in class 7. As there are 11 teachers in class 7, then the number of students is 33 more than this one. 11 plus 33, 44. Are we getting the answer or not? Hence 1 alone is sufficient. With the help of 1 alone, with the help of the information given in 1 alone, we can definitely conclude that the number of students were 44 in that classroom. 1 alone is sufficient. Then coming to the second, class 7 has 4 males and 7 females. 4 males and 7 female teachers here. That means altogether there are 11 teachers. The number of students is 4 times the number. Now teachers were 11, students are 4 times, 11 into 4, 44. 2 alone is also sufficient. With the help of 1 alone we are getting an answer. 2 alone also we are getting the answer. Hence each statement alone is sufficient to determine the answer here. Hence each statement alone, tell me what is the answer here. Choice 1 is the answer. The data either in statement 1 alone or 2 alone are sufficient to answer the question. Done with this? Hence choice 1 is the answer. And this is about question number 18, choice 1. Then 19 and 20. Now this 19 and 20, they are based, it is based on what? 19th one, it is based on letter series. Now in this letter series, whenever more than one letter is given, always Find out the relation between the first letters. F and J plus 4, J and N plus 4, N and R plus 4, R plus 4V. According to the alphabetical order. G, H, I, J plus 4, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. Then coming to the second, I and M, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. Isn't it? And so what is the answer here? V and Y, and it is given in choice 5, question number 19. Then coming to 20th. How many meaningful English words that can be formed with the letters P, M, J, U? Tell me any answer here. How many meaningful words? Now P, M, J, U. Yes, anyone please? What is the word that can be formed? J, U, M, P, jump is a word that can be formed. Anything else that can be formed here? No. Hence only one word that can be formed. Choice 5 is the answer, jump. 20. Then coming to question number 21 to 25, they are based on syllogisms. Now in these syllogisms, now no pillow is a blanket. No pillow is a blanket. Tell me how to represent this one. No pillow is a blanket. Now this is pillow and this is blanket. No pillow is a blanket. All blankets are quilt. All these blankets are quilt. Now sir, no is in between this pillow and blanket, isn't it? Now all blankets are quilt. First one, some quilt are pillows. Quilt is here, pillow is here, no intersection between these two, that is false. And coming to the second, no quilt is a pillow. Quilt is here, pillow is here, that is definitely true. And so only two is a conclusion that can be drawn. Now the second one is what? Second one is a negative conclusion. As the second one is a negative conclusion here, now we need to check out whether it is 100% true or not. And if it is 100% true, then only conclusion can be drawn, isn't it? Now tell me whether it is 100% true or not. In order to check out whether it is 100% true or not, then we need to check out whether it can be false at least once or not. False means, how can you make this one false? No quilt is a pillow can be false by proving some quilt are pillows. Some quilt are pillow. Quilt and pillows must be intersect. Now tell me whether I can able to draw my quilt like this or not. Is there any problem with the statement? All the statements are still valid. Quilt is here, pillow, no pillow is a blanket is true. All blankets are quilt is also true. Both the statements are valid. At the same time, I have proven a case wherein some quilt or pillows is true. As some quilt or pillows is true, no quilt is a pillow will become false. Hence alternate diagram true, previous conclusion false. I have made this one as false. As it is false once, it cannot be true forever. At the same time, while making this one as false, now what happened to the first conclusion now? The first conclusion, some quilts are pillows, now it has become true now. Hence, the basic diagram, affirmative conclusion false, negative is true. As the negative is true, we have made it as false by proving the alternate diagram. In the alternate diagram, this is basic diagram BD and this is alternate diagram. Now, in the alternate diagram, negative conclusion has become false. At the same time, the previous affirmative conclusion has become true. Isn't it? When the affirmative is false, negative is true. When the negative is false, affirmative is true. Between these two, either the negative or the affirmative can be true. And so the answer is either 1 or 2. Either 1 or 2, that is choice 2, question number 21. Done with this? Then coming to the 22nd. Now in this 22nd, all fruits are flowers, all flowers are plants. All these fruits are what? All fruits are flowers. And all flowers are what? All flowers are plants. All fruits are flowers, all flowers are plants. First one, all fruits are plant. Fruit is here, plant is here, all fruits are plants is definitely true. And second, all plants are flowers. All plants are flowers is false because all flowers are plant. Only some plant are flower. If you are moving from outermost to the innermost, some will be true. Inner to outer, all as well as some will also be true. Hence, what is your answer here? Only one follows. And the first one is an affirmative conclusion. That will be true forever. No need to check out the second time. Only when the negative conclusion is true, then only we need to check out for the second time. Hence, what is your answer? Choice 2 is the answer, question number 22. Then coming to this one, 23rd. Now in this 23rd, all buildings are towers. All these buildings are what? All buildings are towers. And no tower is an office, no intersection between tower and an office. All buildings are towers, no tower is an office. First one, no building is an office. Building is your office is your definitely true. And second, all towers are building. All towers are building is false. Now the first one is true and the first one is a negative conclusion. As it is a negative conclusion, now we need to cross check once again to check out whether this can be false at least once or not. Isn't it? Then how to make this one as false? No building is an office will become false only when we have proven some of the buildings are offices. That means now we need to prove some buildings are offices. Some buildings are offices. Now building and office we need to write down like this. Is it possible to write office like this? Only when you have written office like this, no building is an office will become false. Then if you write office like this, the statement no tower is an office will become false because some of the towers are offices. And statement invalid. Statement invalid means we cannot draw this one. As we cannot draw this one, which implies that this first conclusion cannot be false at least once. Isn't it? As this first conclusion cannot be false at least once, then we need to agree the fact that that will be true forever. It cannot be false at least once. As it cannot be false, that will be 100% true. Then what is your answer? Only one is true. Only one, that is choice 1, question number 23. Then 24. Some faith or hope. Some faith or hope. This is faith and this is hope. Some faith or hope. And all hopes are beliefs. All hopes are what? Belief. Then first one. Some beliefs are faith. Belief is here, faith is here, that is definitely true, first one. And some hopes are faith. Hope is here, faith is here, this is also true. Isn't it? Hence both the conclusions are true. Hence both 1 and 2. Then what is your answer here? Choice 5, question number 24. Done with this? 24, it is choice 5. And both the conclusions are true, and both these two which are true, both these two are what? They are affirmative conclusion. Affirmative conclusions are true, they will be true forever. 24. Then coming to this 25, now some actors are performers. Now these are the actors who are performers, actor and performer. Some actors are performers, some performers are artists. Intersection between actor and performer, performer and artist. As of now, no information given about whether actor and artist is there any intersection or not. Then coming to this one, coming to the first one, some actors are artists. Some actors are artists. Tell me how to represent this. Some actors are artists. Actor is here, artist is here. No intersection between these two, that is false. And all performers are actors. Performer, actor, isn't it? Now if you observe here, performer, actor, some performers, actors is true. All performers or actors is false. Hence both the conclusions are false. As they are false, choice 3. Neither one, not to choice 3. As done? Fine. Most of you have got the same answer. Good. Now this is about question number 25. Then 26 onwards, it is based on set of numbers. Now in the set of numbers, in today's examination also, in some of the slots, they have given this set of numbers. RRB, clerical prelims, yesterday and today. Now in most of the slots, this set of numbers and set of words were present. Okay. Then tell me how to work out this one. Now what are the numbers we have? The numbers are 429, 756. First we need to write down the numbers 429 and 756. 459, 756, 318, 947, 832. 947 and 832 are the 5 numbers we have. Then coming to the first one. That is question number 20. If 4 is subtracted from the last digit of every odd number, isn't it? Then 4 is subtracted from the last digit of every odd number. Now odd number 4 must be subtracted, hence 9 minus 4 is 5. Now odd number 7 minus 4 is how much? 3. And 1 is added to the last digit of every even number. This will be 7. 8 plus 1 is 9 and 2 plus 1 is 3. Now the question is about in how many numbers thus found will a digit appear twice. Now here 5, 4 to 5, none of the digits will appear twice. Here 7 is the digit that appeared twice, and here now 3 is the digit appeared twice, isn't it? Hence how many such numbers? In 2 of the numbers, at 1 digit appeared twice. Hence what is your answer here? Choice 3, question number 26. Then coming to 27. Now in this 27, if all the numbers are arranged in ascending order from left hand side to right hand side, all the numbers are arranged in ascending order from the left hand side to right hand side, then which of the following will be the sum of all the 3 digits of the number which is 4th from the left? 4th from the left is nothing but the second from the right hand side, second highest number. Now if you observe here second highest, what is the lowest number here? 318. Now I'm arranging all these numbers in the ascending order. Isn't just to give the numbering rather than writing each and every number. Now 318 is the least number. Now this is 2 and this is 3, this is 4 and this is 5. Now fourth from the left is nothing but 832. What is the sum of the digits here? 8 plus 2 plus 3, that is 13. Choice 3 is the answer. Question number 27. Then coming to 28, the positions of the first and the second digits of each of the numbers are interchanged. Now what are the numbers? First and the second are interchanged. If the first and the second are interchanged here, then what will be the resultant if the third digit of the highest number is divided by the second digit of the lowest number? Okay. Now resultant if the third digit of highest number is divided by second digit of lowest number, isn't it? Third digit of, now what is happening here? The first and the second digits are interchanging. Then now tell me among these 5 numbers which is the highest number? 947. How do we know? By checking out the first digit. The first digit, that means the digit which was there at the hundreds position. If it is the highest, the number itself is highest. If it is the lowest, the number itself will be lowest, isn't it? Hence, now to determine whether a number is highest number or a lowest number, isn't it? Then we will define with the help of the first digit. The first digit is highest, it will be the greatest number. The first digit is lowest, it is the least number, isn't it? Now tell me which digit is coming to the first place? Second digit. Among the second digit, tell me which is the highest. Now this is 2 and this is 5, this is 1, this is 4 and this is 3. Among these, which is the highest here? 5 is the highest. Hence, now this number will be, what is the third digit in this one? 6. Now this 6 must be divided by what? 6 must be divided by, no, the third digit of the highest number is divided by the second digit of the lowest number. Lowest number 318. Now what is the second digit? 3 is coming to the second place. And 6 divided by 3. 6 divided by 3, what is your answer here? 2 is the answer, choice 4. Please do not try to write down each and convert each and every number. It is time taking, time consuming process. Then, now which digit is coming to the first place? Second digit. Among the second digits, which is the highest? 5 is the highest. Hence, this will be obviously be the highest number. 576. 6 is the third digit. Which is the lowest? Among the second digits, 1 is the lowest. Now this 1 is coming to the 138. And what is the second digit? Second digit will be 3. Now 6 divided by 3, 2 is the answer. Done with this? Hence, question number 28, it is choice 4. Then coming to 29, if in each number, all the digits are arranged in descending order from left to right within the number. Within the number, the numbers are arranged in the descending order. Then, they are arranged in the descending order within the numbers from left to right. In a how many numbers thus found will the first digit be exactly divided by second? First digit be exactly divided by the second digit. Now in this one. Now here, the digits are arranged in descending order. Descending order means, now this 9 and 4. And first digit is not divided by the second digit. This is false. Now in this one. Now the digits are arranged in the descending order. 7, 6, 5. And 7 is not divided by 6. Now in this one, 8 and 3. Not divided by this. 9 and 4. 9 and 7. They were not divided. 8 and 3. They were not divided. Then what is your answer here? None is the answer. Choice 3. Done with this? If all the digits are arranged in the ascending order. If all the digits are arranged in descending order within the number, isn't it? All the digits are arranged in descending order from left to right within the number. Then in how many digits thus found will the first digit be exactly divided by the second digit? First digit exactly divided by the second, 9 divided by 4. And isn't it? That means the highest 2 digits. Now 7 and 6, they were not divided. 8 and 3 not divided. And 9 and 7 not divided. And similarly here, 8 and 3 were also not divided. Hence none, it is given choice 3. Done with this? None. Then coming to question number 30th. Now in question number 30, tell me what is the answer we have for this question number 30? What will be the resultant if the third digit of the lowest number and the highest number are multiplied? Third digit of the lowest number, isn't it? Now tell me which is the lowest here? 318. What is the third digit? 8. Is multiplied with third digit of the lowest number and the highest numbers. Highest number, what is the highest number here? 947. What is the third digit here? 7. Now 8 into 7, 56. That is choice 1, question number 30. Question number 30, the choice 1 is the answer. Then 31 to 35. Now in this question numbers 31 to 35, tell me what is the answer we have. Now they are based on coded inequalities. Now the relation between S and N. As the relation between S and N is given, tell me how to identify this. S and N. S is here, N is here. Between S and N, this is 1 greater than, 1 lesser than, two opposite symbols, hence no relation can be drawn. Then coming to the second one here, H and K. H is here, K is here. Between these two, lesser than, greater than, two opposite symbols, so no relation can be drawn. Hence neither one nor two. Neither one nor two, that is choice 3, question number 31. Then coming to 32. In this 32, the relation between A and G. A is there in the first statement. G is there in the second statement. As these two letters belongs to two different statements, then we need to combine these two statements. How will you combine these two? Only by checking out with, there should be a link between these two. Which letter acts as the link to combine these two statements? The letter which is common. Hence we need to check out the letter which is common. Which is common here? S is common, isn't it? Now the relation between A to S, S to G. And A to S, tell me A lesser than S, and G greater than or equals to S means S lesser than or equals to G, isn't it? Now between A and S, lesser than or equals to A lesser than G is true. If A lesser than G is true, in the reverse G greater than A is also true. First conclusion is always true. Then coming to the next one, the relation between F and G. As the relation between F and G, now G greater than or equals to S, isn't it? S and F. S greater than or equals to F. G greater than or equals to S, S greater than or equals to F. That means G greater than or equals to F is true. If G greater than or equals to F is true, in the reverse, F lesser than or equals to G is also true. Hence, both the conclusions are true. Both 1 and 2, and it is given in choice 5, question number 32. Yes, most of you people have got choice 5. Good. Then coming to 33. Now tell me what about this 33 here? Now in this 33, if you observe here, both the conclusions are in between N and Z itself. Isn't it? N and Z, N is here, Z is here. Between N and Z, forget about this symbols equals to. Isn't it? Now tell me between Z and N, which symbol is common? Lesser than or equals to. Z lesser than or equals to N. That means N greater than or equals to Z. Hence N is either greater or equal. Either greater or equal. Hence either 1 or 2. Choice 3 is the answer, 33. As such, it is not both, it is either or. We cannot definitely say that N greater than Z is always true. And similarly, we cannot definitely say that N equals to Z is always true. Hence, we say that N is either greater or equal. Either this or this. Either greater or equal. Done with this? It is not both. Both means both the conclusions must be true individually. Here, these two cannot be true individually. 33. Then coming to 34. Now in this 34, again if you observe here, the relation between L and G. L is here, G is here, between these two. Now sir, forget about this symbol equals to. That means L and K are one and the same, H and G are one and the same. Now between L and K, what is the only symbol which is common? Greater than or equals to greater. Greater is common. L greater than G is true. L greater than G is true, L equals to G is false. Now we can definitely say that L is always greater than G. And so what is your answer? Only conclusion 2 follows. Only conclusion 2, and it is given choice 1, question number 34. Then coming to this 35. Now in this 35, the relation between O and E. O is here, E is here, between these two, 1 greater than, 1 lesser than, two opposite symbols, so no relation can be drawn. Then coming to the second here, O and E, two opposite symbols. S, Prem Kumar. Then W and K. W is here, K is here, between these two if you observe here. Which symbol is common? Greater than or equals to greater. Only greater is common. Hence W greater than K is always true. Only conclusion 2 follows, that is choice 4, question number 35. Then 35 is choice 5. Only 2. Done? Then coming to question number 36 onwards. Now in this 36 to 40, what is there in this one? It is based on sequence. As it is based on sequence here, if all the numbers are dropped from the above arrangement, all the numbers are dropped from the above arrangement, which are the following will be the 11th from the right hand. Now we need to count the 11th element from the right hand without the numbers, isn't it? Without the numbers, 11th from the right hand. Without the numbers, 11th from the right hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What is the element here? At the rate of, it is choice 5. At the rate of choice 5 is the answer. Done? Now question number 36, it is choice 5. Then coming to this 37. In this 37, it is based on what? It is based on series. Now, whenever it is based on series here, percentage 9 and 8. Now, percentage 9 and 8, percentage to 9. What is the difference between these two here? Minus 2. Percentage to 9, it is minus 2. 9 and 8. 9 to 8, 1, 2, 3. 9 to 8, 1, 2, 3, minus 3. Minus 2, minus 3. 8 and 4. 8 and 4, what happens here? Minus 1. Again 8 minus 4 is 1. Again 4 to 6. 4 to 6, it is minus 2. And this is minus 3 is hash. And hash minus 1 is E. E minus 2 is Y, yon. And yon minus 3 is what? U. And again U minus 1 is N. And N minus 2 is Q. And after this Q, minus 3 is dollar. Dollar minus 1 is K. Isn't it? K. And K minus 2 is 3. And after this 3, and minus 3 is star. And so what is your answer here? K 3 star, choice 1 is the answer. Minus 2, minus 3, minus 1. Done with this? Now this is about choice 1, question number 37. Then question number 38 here. Which of the following is 5th to the left of 24th from the left? Now sir, if you observe here, left and left, as we have discussed earlier, left and left means same direction. Whenever the directions are same, then we need to subtract between these two. Subtract. Now 24 minus 5. 24 minus 5 is so much. 24 minus 5 is 19. Now we need to identify the 19th element from where? From the left hand. From the left hand. 19th from the left hand. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now 19th element is on, that is choice 1, 38. Done with this? Whenever the directions are same, left and left, subtract. Right and right, subtract. Left and right to opposite directions, then we need to add. And this is about question number 38. Then coming to this 39. How many such symbols? The question is about a symbol. Now when I am representing a symbol with S. How many such symbols are there in the given arrangement, each of which is immediately preceded by number? Number I am representing with N. And immediately followed by letter. And the sequence must be number, symbol, letter. The sequence is what? Number, symbol, letter. Number, symbol, letter, directly we need to start with the number. Isn't it? Number is not followed by symbol. Now this number, symbol, letter, see here, 3 is a number. And immediately followed by symbol and followed by letter. 3 and K. Number, symbol, letter. Again directly go to this one, number, symbol, it is not followed by letter. This yarn is not a letter, it is a symbol. Next one, number. Number, symbol. This is not followed. Number, symbol, letter, sorry. Number, symbol, letter. Isn't it? Number, symbol. Hence, how many we have? We have only one of such type. Only one on such type, that is choice 4, question number 39. 39 choice. We can able to find only one such symbol, and which is immediately preceded by number 3 and immediately followed by letter L. Letter K. And this is about 39 choice 4. Then coming to 40th here, 4 out of the following. 4 out of the following is nothing but an odd man out. And in this odd man out, MK $3. MK $3, M and K minus 2. K and dollar plus 1. Minus 2, K plus 1. If you are moving right hand side plus, left hand side minus. M to K minus 2 plus 1. Minus 2 plus 1. Dollar and 3, 1, 2. Dollar to 3, 1, 2, 3, minus 3. Minus 2 plus 1 minus 3 is the sequence. Again coming to this one, NQL. N and Q. N is here, N to Q, here the difference is minus 2. Q and L plus 1. And L and dollar, L and dollar. L to dollar 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 4. Here plus, minus 2 plus 1 minus 3, here minus 2 plus 1 minus 4. Then if you observe here, Z and at the rate of. Z and at the rate of, where can we find? Z to at the rate of minus 2. And at the rate of and yarn plus 1. And yarn and N 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 4. That means here 2, 1, 4, here also 2, 1, 4, but it's here 2, 1, 3. This is the odd one. And in the remaining also no necessity to check out, because one is different, these two are same, which implies that except this, all the remaining would be different. Okay? Hence, except choice 1, and in the remaining elements, the difference between the elements is minus 2 plus 1 minus 4. But as in the first one, it is minus 2 plus 1 minus 3. That is the wrong one. Here the actual symbol must be in dollar 1, 2, 3. F should be the element. If F is there, then this will also come along with the remaining, on par with the remaining. But as here, 3 is there in the place of F, hence it is the wrong one. Wrong one is nothing but the odd one. Done? Now this is about the paper, question numbers 1 to 40. Now these 40 questions based on this reasoning section. Hope everyone followed this one. Any doubts in these 40 questions? Now let's move on to number series. Now tell me what are the number series questions? Number series questions are the last 4 it seems, isn't it? Now 76 to 80 are the questions that were given at the last number series. Now in this number series, now 5 and 11. 5 and 11, tell me how to represent this one, 5 and 11. Now 5 and 11, if you observe here, 5 numbers starting with 5. Now if you observe the choices 12,000, 13,000, 24,000, 14,000, 10,000 and so on, isn't it? As Dinesh, you have some doubt, question number 29. Okay, after these 5 questions, I'll go back to that one. Okay, once you are done with this number series, let's go back to this one. Dinesh, please remind me at that time. Now in this, 5 numbers starting with 5, and the choices if you observe here, they are 10,000, 14,000, 24,000 and so on. As the numbers are increasing at a very faster rate, hence it must be under which category? Product or combination. But as 5 and 11 cannot be related in the product, hence it must be under combination. First we need to determine the model. Once the model were determined here, in the same model we need to work out the question. Then 5 and 11, how to start this one? 5 into 2 plus 1, 11 into 3, and 5 into 2, 10, 10 plus 1, 11 into 3, 33 plus 3. Now here 36 into 5 is 180 plus 5, 185. If you observe here, into 2, into 3, into 5. Now here it is multiplied with how much? Into 7, isn't it? Why it is into 7 here? 2, 3, 5, 7. 2, 3, 5, 7 are nothing but prime numbers. As they are prime numbers here, and next one, and the numbers 1, 3, 5 are what? 1, 3, 5 are odd numbers plus 7. And this must be into 11 plus 1, 3, 5, 7 plus 9. 2 into 1 plus 9. 2 into 1 plus 9, the last digit must be 1. Among the given choices, last digit 1 given in only in choice. For no need to find out the entire number. Isn't it? Here the logic must be the numbers are multiplied with the prime numbers, and the odd numbers, consecutive odd numbers are added. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Now last digit if you count, 2 into 1 is 2 plus 9, 11. Last digit must be 1. Among the given choice, we have only one choice wherein the last digit is 1. Hence the choice 4 is the answer. And this is about 76. Then coming to this 77. Now in this 77, now 500 and 980. Now 500 into 2 itself will be around 1030. But as it is lesser than that one, hence it comes under difference but not product or, but neither in product nor combination. This is how we need to determine the model. Then we need to find out the difference between 515 and 755. Then tell me what is the difference between these two here? The difference will be 240, isn't it? The difference will be 240. Now in this one 965 and 985, what is the difference we have? The difference is 15. 965 plus 15. 965 plus 15. Now 935 and 965, here the difference is so much 30. Now 15 is Triveni, you need question number 23. Dinesh, you need question number 29. Okay, please remind me after these 5 questions. I will come back to that one once again. Now 15 into 2, 30. Now 32 into 2, 60. 60 into 2, 120. 120 into 2, 240. Hence next one, 30. Now say this is minus, minus 60. 935 minus 60 is how much? 935 minus 60. And 3 minus 6 is 7. That is will be 875. Choice 2 is the answer. Done with this? Question number 77. The difference between the numbers are 15, 30, 60, 120, 240. Now these numbers are subtracted. 875 and it is given in choice 2. Then coming to question number 78. Now in this 78, numbers starting with 17, ending with 39,000. Numbers are increasing at a very fast rate. From the first number to the last number, if you observe here, it's almost multiplied how many times? No, more than 25 times. Isn't it? Hence it must be under product or combination. As the numbers are in the decreasing order, you should always start in the reverse order. And if you start in the reverse order, now here this is into 2. Isn't it? as it is into 2. Now here 5 and 7. 5 and 7 is what? Into 7. This is into 7. And this is into 7. Now 35 and this will be into 11. Now 2, 7 and 11 are the numbers. They are nothing but prime numbers. Next one must be into 3 and this must be into 5. Isn't it? Now 510 divided by 5. 510 divided by 5 is how much? 102 is the answer choice. Or 34 into 3, 102. Whenever the numbers are in the decreasing order, always start in the reverse order, because addition is easier when compared with multiplication, and addition is easier when compared with subtraction. Multiplication is easier when compared with division. Done? Hence 102, choice 1 is answer 78. Then question number 79. Now in this 79, now sir, number 114 and this is 510. Now it must be again under difference. Tell me what is the difference we have. 114 and 150. 114 and 150. Tell me what is the difference we have between these two. Now the difference will be 36. Isn't 36 plus 14 is 50. Then after this one, 150 and 78. How much is subtracted? 78. Now this is 22 and 50. 72. Plus 36 minus 72. Plus 36 minus 72. Next one. Then minus 66 and 510. Tell me what is the difference we have. 510 plus 66, 576. Now here the difference is plus 576. Now check over here. 36 into 2, 72. And 72 into 2, 144. And 144 into 2, 288. And 288 into 2, 576. Now the differences are doubled. Isn't it? The differences are double. Now 36 into 2 into 2 into 2 and so on. Now 114 plus 36 minus 72. Next one plus 144. Plus 144 plus 78. Tell me what is your answer here. 8 plus 4 is 2. 8 plus 4, 2. Last digit must be 2. That is choice 2. Question number 79. Done with this? Then coming to question number 80. Now in this question number 80, now the number starting with 62 and 127. Now 62 can be written as, now 4 cube minus 2. 4 cube is 64 minus 2 is 62. And 127 can be written as 5 cube 125 plus 2, 127. Now here 214 can be written as 60 cube 216 minus 2, 214. Now here 345 can be written as 7 cube 343 plus 2, 345. 4, 5, 6, 7. Next one must be 8 cube minus 2. What is 8 cube? 512. Minus 2, 510. Choice 1 is the answer. Question number 8. Now the given numbers can be written as n cube plus or minus 2. Isn't it? Alternately. 4 cube minus 2, 5 cube plus 2, 6 cube minus 2, 7 cube plus 2, 8 cube minus 2, 9 cube plus 2 and so on. Done with this? Now this is about question number 76 to 80 again. Okay. Now we have done with this paper. Now there are some 2 dots. Yes, tell me what are those 2 dots? Someone have asked you to repeat 2 questions. Tell me what are those numbers. Yes, anyone please? Any doubts in the previous questions? Yes, earlier I asked you to remind those. Tell me what are those. Yes, question number 23, Triveni. 23, question number 23. Tell me it comes under which category? 23? Now 23. It is based on syllogisms. Now in this syllogism, all buildings are towers, isn't it? All buildings are towers. How to represent this one? These are the buildings which are towers. Entire buildings are a part of tower. No tower is an office. No tower is an office. Tower and office should not be intersected under any circumstances. And this cross represents these two should not be intersected under any circumstances. Then coming to this one, what is the first one? No building is an office. Building is here, office is here. As building is here and office is here, is there any intersection between these two? No intersection, isn't it? Hence, no building is office, no office is building. That is definitely true. Triveni, is this clear? Then this is about the first one. Then coming to the second. Now, what happened to the second one here? Second one is all towers are building. Now, all buildings are towers is true. From innermost to outermost, inner circle to outer, all is true. But as from all is true, if all is true, obviously some will also be true because some is a part of all. Then, in the reverse, if you observe here, from outer circle to inner circle, this entire circle belongs to tower. and in this entire circle, this circle belongs to this building, hence only some part of tower belongs to building, but not all. Okay, yes, Triveni, is this clear? And second one is false. As only the first one is true, first one is a negative conclusion. Now we need to check out once again. Now if you have worked out this one, then we need to go for complementary pair. What is the complementary pair? We have the complementary pair is sum of the buildings or offices. Some buildings or office, building and office should be intersected like this. Is it possible to intersect? No. If you draw your office like this, if you intersect building and office like this, then only this first conclusion can be true. Can we make this one? No. Why? If you draw your office like this, then the statement no tower is a office will become false. As the statement is invalid, we cannot change the statement because statement is nothing but the question. Hence, it is not possible to make this one false. As it is not possible to make this one false, then we need to agree the fact that it is 100% true. Done with this? Now this is about question number 23. As someone has asked me, yes, what is the other number? Dinesh, 29. Now coming to this question number 29. In each number, all the digits are arranged in descending order. All the digits are arranged in the descending order within the number. Within the number, they are arranged in the descending order. Hence, this number will become 942. Now, sir, all the digits are arranged in the descending order. Highest digit, next digit, next digit. Now, this will become 765. Now, this one will become 831. And here, this will be 974. Now, this will be 832 as it is. Now the question is about if in each number all the digits are arranged in descending order from left hand side to right hand side, left to right, descending order within the number. How many numbers thus form? The first digit be exactly divided by second. First digit 9 divided by 4. Is it 9 divided by 4? Sir, first digit divided by second. First digit divisible by second. First digit itself must be divided by the second digit. Okay, that means 9 must be divided by 4 rather than 4 divided by 9. Clear now, Dinesh? 9 must be first digit. How many thus form? First digit be exactly divisible by the second. By the second digit, it must be divided by the second. Done? Hence 9 is not divided by 4, 7 is not divided by 6, 8 not divided by 3, 9 not divided by 8 divided. Hence, what is your answer here? None. Okay? First digit. 9 is the first digit, right? You know how many numbers thus form the first digit? Sorry. The first digit be exactly divided by 2. Okay, I got this one. First digit exactly divided by 2. That means only the first digit. You know how many numbers thus form the first digit exactly divided by 2? No. That means the first digit must be exactly divided by not the second digit. Yes, Nikita Verma? Correct. Now the first digit must be exactly divided by 2. As the first digit is exactly divided by 2 here, first digit is exactly divided by 2. Now as the first digit must be exactly divided by 2, among the given digits, not the second digit, fine. As the first digit is exactly divided by 2, tell me which digit is coming to the first place? Highest digit. As the highest digit is coming to the first place, 9 is not divided by 2. Now 7 is not divided by 2. Here 8 is divided by 2. 9 is not divided by 2. 8 is divided by 2. And how many numbers? There are 2 such numbers which are divided by 2. Choice 5. As it is, choice 5 is the answer. It is not the second digit, the first digit divided by 2. That means the first digit must be an even digit. Then only it will be divided by 2. As the first digit is even, which digit is coming to the first place? Highest digit. Among the numbers we need to identify the highest digit is even or not. The highest is even, it is divided by 2. Hence choice 5 is the answer, question number 29. Done with this? 29, it is choice 5 is the answer. Clear? Now with this we have come to an end of this paper. Thank you for your participation. Let's meet again, okay, next week with another paper explanation. Thank you one and all. As Kalyan, you need strategy for reasoning. Now, sir, anyhow, we'll discuss this question, these papers it seems. Okay? From Monday to Saturday. Also, please check out the previous papers also. If you have that paper with you, then only we can able to discuss the strategy. Okay, thank you one and all.